Assalamualaikum and good evening to Doctor. My name is Alida Alia binti Baharin 253392. I will present about my individual assignment. The title is The Determining Factors of Operational Risk in Cheetah Holding Berhad from 2014 to 2018. Okay, the issues or problem for this company is the company faced crisis mainly in 2017 and 2018, where the company experienced losses due to the decline in revenue by 19.9% from the previous year. Softer market as well as sales promotional campaign, which carried out thin margin and not sufficient to cover up all the expenses in 2018. Increasing material and operating costs have put downward pressure on the Cheetah net profit despite revenue staying relatively flat in the period. The research objective for this study is to examine the impact of operational risk on firm's internal factor. Two, to examine the impact of operational risk of the firm's external factor. And the third, to examine the impact of operational risk on firm internal and external factor. And the research question is, 1. What are the impact of operational risk on firm internal factors? What the impact of operational risk on firm external factors? And third, what are the impact of operational risk on firm's internal and external factors? Okay, next is literature review. Operational risk losses generally due to the poor management from outsourcing non-strategic activities or from external factors, according to Coleman 2018. And according to Portal CFO Consulting 2011, operational risk can be reduced by the following 4 steps, which is managing equipment failure, keep strong business-to-business relationship, prepare adequate insurance, and aware of the regulations. Okay, for this study, for internal factors, for performance, I'm using the variable of return on asset and net profit margin. For credit risk, the variable is average collection period. For operational risk, the variable is operating margin, and liquidity risk, I'm using current ratio. And for external factor, I'm using gross domestic product, output gap, inflation, and exchange rate. Next is methodology. For sampling and observation, the selected sample for the observation is on Cheetah Holding Berhad for 5 years. For data source, the data is collected from the annual report of Cheetah Holding Berhad from 2014 to 2018. And the data was analyzed using SPSS by linear regression analysis and stepwise and enter method also applicable in the process of the data analysis. In the data analysis, I'm using 3 models, which is model 1 correspond to impact of operational risk on firm's internal factor. Model 2 correspond to impact of operational risk on firm's external factor. And model 3 correspond to impact of operational risk to external and to internal and external factors. Okay, for descriptive statistics, this analysis is using model 3 with operating margin as the DV, and the IV is for the rest, ROA, net profit margin, average collection period, current ratio, GDP, output gap, inflation, and exchange rate. The observations here is 5 years. We could see that for operating margin, the mean is 1.2460 and the standard deviation of 0.15258, which indicates that this variable is less in volatility. Okay, for the correlation analysis, the table shows that the most significant variable is net profit margin and output gap as the not significant variable to the DV. Okay, for ANOVA, based on the table, it was shown that model 1 and model 3 is significant with p-value with the sigma value of 0.027. Okay, then for model summary, based on the table, the most powerful to explain the DV is model 1 and 3, with the adjusted R square of 0.794. Okay, for regression coefficient, the table shows that the most significant influence variable to the DV is net profit margin. This indicates that the changes in net profit margin will also affect the operating margin positively or negatively. The implication is when the net profit margin is increased, the profit generated from the revenue after deducting all the expenses will also tends to be higher. Okay, for conclusion and recommendation, it can be said that the factor that affecting the operational risk of Cheetah Holding Berhad throughout the 5 years is net profit margin. The company should emphasize the net profit margin so that the operational risk can be controlled. The positive change in net profit margin also result in changes in operating margin positively. In order to improve the net profit margin, the company should be able to control the production cost to prevent higher charge on the operation expense, as well as emphasize to the other possibility to risk exposure not only in operational perspective but also in other perspective. That's all from me. Thank you.